Hello, and welcome to Quick Tips with eLearning. In this week's Quick Tip, we're going to take a look at shifting and removing due dates when importing old course content into a new course in Canvas. So here, I'm in a currently blank course. I'm going to go find one of my previous classes. Maybe this is a course I've taught before, and I just want to bring old stuff back into this one before I start messing with it. I'm going to go to Import Existing Content here on the right. And then I'm just going to go find a course that I've taught before, copy a Canvas course here. And okay, I've got a big old list. I'll grab that one. Doesn't really matter for purposes of demonstration. And then I'm just going to import all content, but you can select specific ones. What we're going to look at here is this option where I can adjust the due dates. I don't want, if this is a spring quarter class, I don't want my winter due dates attached with all my assignments. So one way I can adjust that is coming in here and clicking on Options, Adjust Events and Due Dates. If I click that, I do have two options. I can either shift them or remove them. I'll show you what shift would be. So if I knew what day we started on in this old course that I'm importing, I could put that in as our start date and then change it to, let me stay on shift due dates. And then I could change that to the start date of the current quarter for the class that I'm trying to build. And it will shift those due dates in the course by however many days are between these dates, basically. It probably won't get the due dates in the perfect spot, but it makes it easier for me to go through and adjust those. So I could do that. I click import, Canvas will do its thing, and it will slide all of those due dates, however many days the difference between those happens to be. The other thing that I have as an option here is remove due dates. And let me show you why you might be interested in doing that as opposed to shifting due dates. If I click remove due dates, I'm going to bring everything in there. I'm going to have a whole bunch of assignments that no longer have due dates attached with them once this thing runs. All right, good job, Canvas. It should be done running here. And now I can go show you what that looks like. So in my assignments, you can see I've got a bunch of things with maybe no due dates attached with them. The idea about what might make that easier is if I go to my calendar and go to that class, then I can go to this undated section. All those assignments that I removed the due dates for that are in that class that I have turned on in my calendar are now down here. So I could go and start looking for, okay, when do I want that quiz to be due? And then I can click and drag. So this is one option that might feel easier if I'm trying to customize when the due dates are, and a date shift would put them in wrong spots. Anyway, this is another option. Remove those due dates, and then you can come into the calendar, and one easy way is to just click and drag from the undated as long as that new course is selected on your list of kind of highlighted calendars. So that is shifting and removing due dates when importing course content into Canvas.